I guess your only host tonight for this spectacular Cup race at Auto Club with the Rogers Racing Engine Cup Series. Here we're gonna go, touch recap maybe a little bit on the Busch Series race last night, which was a great race. The guys did a great job all night. So here right now, my other co-host here is Jade. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good, bud.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are gonna have your hands full. It's Auto Club, it's long. It's 50%, 3 times wear, so it's gonna take a little, some finesse to get around this place. For the first stage is like 17 laps, 17. Second stage is like 9. Well, actually, the other way around. It's like 18, 19 first stage, 17 second stage, and etc. You guys, I think that's the Busch Series stats. You guys are probably a little bit longer because it's a Cup Series.
Yeah, I think so. We got about 25 more laps here tonight.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, and the ones that and there's maybe may not even be so that there's some stars in there that may not even they may stay in that Busch Series for a little bit and then get used to, as I said, just like you guys in the Cup Series. The longer you guys have been together, the racing, the quality of racing, you can see definitely why you guys are on the track, especially being the fields that you do run here, because they are. As I said, it's been a long time since I've had my hands on a 20-something car field or 18 car field to try to and try to get around some of these tracks. It's not so easy. Back-to-back road courses? Oh, okay. Oh, that's yeah. That's gonna be some interesting stuff. But no, no. Tonight, just real quick, just like I always do, just so everybody out there, thanks for tuning in and being part of this and listening to these guys and watch these guys put some serious laps down, because I've heard a few lap times and there's some quick times in there. We're in Autoclub Speedway, Fontana, California. The surface, it's an asphalt surface. It's 2 miles. The banking and the turns is 45 degrees. The front stretch is 31 and the back stretch is 21. So there is a transition there. So you'll see it as as you run, as they run around the track, as we follow these guys, that the transition is a knack to getting into certain areas. Like you can just use a great push going in high, coming off to get that banking, because that's 45 degrees. That could be that could be an extra tenth, a hundredth of a second off someone's lead ahead of you, just because you're using that kind of a line. I mean, so we'll see many different lines here. Some people like the bottom, some people try their tire wear in the middle, but it's definitely going to come down to a fuel strategy, tire strategy kind of race, that's for sure. Very good, buddy. No, I'm ready. I mean, last night's race, was great. I enjoyed being part of that. These guys in 3 races have come a long way with some of the changes, and they're growing. and that's awesome. And now I get to be part of the Cup Series and watch you guys battle it out. Unfortunately, I can't be there. I have there's a great person that drives the 53, and he's got a great chance of doing great things. And so, what do you think, buddy? You ready? Is your team ready? Oh, that's awesome. I mean, I'm looking forward to. I mean, I know some of the drivers in here. I mean, there's another one particular individual. His heartbreak yesterday was due. He can wheel a car. I mean, I'm waiting to see what he gets. He's a great racer, and I'm looking forward to seeing his hot seat opportunity. And we do. How many hot seats do we have today, Jake? Wow.
For D for C, and rounding it out, Peyton Larson will be running the 96 for Cam Racing.
Nice. And you know something, Jade? I may have screwed up here. So at the beginning of this, because of I wanted to see who was in the chat so I could see who it was. And does that take you off the air?
We can hear you, but you can't. Like, the stream can't hear us.
Oh. Well, that's okay. We covered it. We did all right. Sorry about that, guys. Everybody, definitely was a difficulty there. That was my fault. I'm still getting new at this and trying to get back into. It's been a long time since I've had to be at this end of the spectrum. I took some time off from having those responsibilities, and you talked me back into doing it.
Yeah. Sorry, not sorry.
No, trust me. No.
That's great.
So since I gotta do this, who else do we have in here, Jade? Because I can't see the party.
So we have Matt Martin. I call him the teacher because of his setup expertise. A lot of drivers look to him for when they can't figure something out. They talk to Mr. Matt Martin, Matty, as we call him. But yeah, Matty. So you ready for Autoclub, buddy?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Listen, I know for a fact you hate that name I call you. Because you don't feel you're deserving of the title, but I think a lot of other people say otherwise.
I don't know at all. I mean, I've been honestly racing online with you guys for a little bit over a year now.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't got it all figured out. I could use some pointers at times myself.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I always say if you stop learning, then you're not living.
You got that right.
And life is a big skull. Is the best way to put it, I guess.
Oh no, you're 100% right, because here's a prime example. I would have never ever thought of running a Slider 9 at Autoclub in an Xfinity car.
Yeah, I still think you're crazy.
Well, I'm telling you right now, if things would have been a little bit better and I could have got a little bit further up, because I did work my way up to 13th. If I could have got a little more air pressure in those cars, because me and my teammate, we got together and it was a good, which drives a 78, which is a US Trek. If we could have got together, it would have been great. Unfortunately, we had a little incident on pit road. Whoops. But hey,
Yeah, I remember talking to you last night about that, Mike, and I just happened to flip to the 16, and all I saw was the 78 coming up to track.
And the funny, what's worst thing about it is we were both right back to back with each other, and when I came in, either my fronts locked up on me, and I just went into a skid, and I could not get that thing lowered down quick enough. And when I hit him, I hit him square. If I would have hit him square, we probably would have been straight. But I hit him just barely enough on that left side, and that was that. He went out of pit road, and yeah. So, but he recovered great because he finished. I believe he finished in the top 10. So, but now you guys. I'm waiting. You guys are going to be. You guys had a great last week. Atlanta. It was a great race. It's going to be another hard fought battle here at Autoclub because this is if you can get it tuned in just right. I mean, there can be multiple lines. So, I mean, that's going to be great. And, who else we got in here?
We have Keith Ayers, Mr. Saturday. He seems to qualify well every track he goes to, but sometimes the finishes just don't rack up for him. So that's Mr. Keith Ayers driving the one car for Fatal, my previous car from a few seasons ago. But
did a great job last week with fuel strategy. Worked out good. Worked out real good for him.
Hello, guys.
Hey, how's it going?
Doing good.
You ready?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm ready for hopefully another good race tonight. I'm looking forward to another top 5 run, and maybe try to get my first win of the season tonight. Keyword being try.
Oh, that's all you can do. I mean, that's exactly. I mean, and sometimes even trying isn't good. Isn't helping out so much sometimes. But I mean, you continue with that momentum, buddy. You're great finishes. Sooner or later, I'm kind of that same way. Sooner or later, that win column will come. It just just keep plugging away and plugging away. And and I've always thought too. Wins are great, those happen, championships are even better, but there's nothing more than, no matter what you've done, if you can't beat them, run with them. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's what it takes to make it all work, is that willing to being able to say, listen, okay, I understand, there's no way I can keep up with them. I do it. I force my car, and next thing you know, we have problems. And that's where all that veteranism comes from. In you guys' Cup Series, is the fact is that because you've been around each other and you've worked with each other for so many seasons, that it's created something like this, and it's great racing.
That's actually that's one of the things that I had to learn when it came to racing online, was to accept the fact that you weren't always going to be faster. But like you said, if you could stay with them and get consistent finishes week after week, that's where it's at.
The key is hit the playoffs. Make that playoffs. Then it's a game at that point.
Yep. I'm currently sitting 4th in points right now, so I'm in a good position to make playoffs. I just got to stay there.
Yep.
It's a long season.
Yes, that's for sure, and it's a hard fought season.
Yep, I know I got to turn my performance around. Hasn't been great so far.
But but that's racing too. We all know it. You get your ups and downs. Sometimes you're just in the wrong spot at the wrong time, and there you go. So did I.
You get to the wrong place at the wrong time, and it wasn't nobody's fault. It was just a racing accident.
And I mean, we all know that. I'm hoping that and as we start to work, towards that new. The new NASCAR ignition, I'm hoping that because of what they did with the Xfinity and trucks, unfortunately they did take them out. But if they focused on exactly the core of the game itself and the servers and all those things, then
so much better.
Oh yeah, the driving that the driving that you see now is nothing compared to what that would actually produce.
Because the cars are going to handle better, I bet.
Oh yeah, they said they worked, from what I've been seeing on that, guys, is all that is the new ignition is that they really definitely went back to car handling issues that we all have experienced throughout the series, throughout all the NASCAR series.
It'd be nice to make an adjustment and have the car take to it right away.
And please give me my track bar back.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, I'd like the track.
Exactly. We do have to go hop in qualifying to get running, but I do want to introduce your last person in here, and he will be in the party with you tonight, in the booth. Mercy Smoke, aka Jacob Williams, came home 10th last night in his 10 car for Fatal. Is your voice allowed to share, Jacob? Is your voice allowed to share there, Merce?
Can you hear me?
If I'll give you a little bit louder, that would be great.
Alright, can you hear me?
There we go. That's
Yep.
Yes. Thank you. No, nothing bad. I just want to make sure I'm able to hear you.
But everyone who's racing, we're gonna go hop in the Discord here and get ready to start running. All right, boys.
All right, guys. Now, one quick.
everybody.
Since this is pre-race, Jade. So what do I do now? Sign out, stop this broadcast, and then go put in all the information and start a new one.
Yep.
No, you just sit here.
No.
You and Mercy can sit here and talk for a little bit. I'll send you an invite to qualifying. One of you can jump in to the Discord, and I'll let you know when to join, so you can watch us qualify. Then we'll send you some more invites.
Mercy, could you take care of that? Is he there?
All right.
Are you there, buddy? Yeah. I can barely hear you, partner, a little bit. Okay. Yeah, no worries. Sorry, folks, we're working on it a little bit. Just trying to get some of the voice up so we can get. We're just waiting now. We're getting lined up. So, yeah, I can barely hear you. Sorry, buddy. For some reason, I can barely hear you. I can hear some of you. That's really, that's what. I was hoping that could you actually do me a favor, and if you could be in Discord with the guys so that we know when we can join. Thank you very much. All right. Well, hopefully, no, if you can, that would be great. Just a little bit, because I'm still trying to work with all the technical aspects of all this. So, folks, thank you for joining us. Right now, we're waiting for these guys to get ready. They're qualifying to get fired up for the Rogers Racing Engines Cup Series at Worldwide Racing League at Auto Club. This is looking to be a great race. It's a reasonable sized field. Just real quick, I'll just give a holler out, of course, for Rogers Racing Engine for sponsoring this series, and being part of these guys is of adventure, being here. I know it's gonna just hopefully everybody stays a little patient with me, for the fact being is that I'm still trying to. It's a lot of guys to learn, and I've just came into the picture basically 3 weeks ago. So on that note, but leave a comment, say hi, please go to YouTube, subscribe, keep an eye on these guys, vote for some of these guys, because they're they love it when people get involved. So I believe at this point we're just getting ready. We're gonna get this one second, everybody. We're gonna go ahead and go to blue screen real quick for a minute, and so we can join the qualifying. It takes take a look at some of that action. So now we're getting ready. We should be qualifying. Should be jumping up right here, and you guys get to see some of the action before this race gets dropped the green flag. I'm kind of really excited to see these guys race. I've been fond of the Cup Series with these guys and how they do. Oop. I have to jump out of here for a minute. Sorry, folks. We're going to jump out of there for a second. They were not quite ready. So did they say Mercy when they were ready? Huh? 5 minutes? 5 minutes? All right, folks. There you go. There's the official word. Thank you, buddy. Now, yeah. I just want to make sure. Sorry, folks. I said I'm still. It's been a long time since I've had a long time. So, Mercy, how you doing, buddy? Good. I'm glad to have you in the booth. Yeah, give me a helping hand here because of it's a little bit easier, with two people. That's for sure. So, what do you think is going to win tonight, buddy? Who was that one? Oh, there we go. Wow, what was that? That got really. Oh, there we go, buddy. Now I can. Oh, right on. See, we should have come to. We should have come to that conclusion real quick. Nice. Now I can hear you, bud. No worries, man. No, listen. I understand. Believe me. I was just kind of like, I hope we can figure. I was trying to rack my brain out how I can figure it out. Yeah, I should be able to. I'm hoping that. It's been a long time since I've done this. Wow. No. It's fine. No. Huh? All right. No. Oh, do you? Oh, no. I can. I have two earbuds. I can do both. Sorry, folks. We're gonna try to get this a little bit. It's been a long time since I actually had to do this kind of broadcasting. It's been a long time. I took a break. Yes, thank you. There we go. Yeah, no, I can take care of that for you. Oops. Yeah, nope. No problem. So yeah, guys, we're getting ready. We're just waiting for these guys to get this qualifier fired up. It takes a little bit because it is just said it is a good sized field. So but we're just gonna sit here and look forward to that. I wish I had some more stuff ready. I wasn't quite expecting to. I usually have Larson with me, and he's got a hot seat ride tonight. So that's actually that's pretty exciting to watch someone him to do that. But other than that, I hope everybody enjoyed last week's race at Atlanta. These guys, we did great job racing that. It's a tough track. The Busch Series last night, they were here at Auto Club. You were there, weren't you? Still there, buddy? All right, yeah, you were there last night, right? Yeah, it was. For all, you got to say that the guys are getting a little bit better and better, and they're improving every week. I think, anyways. It's people. Well, a lot of the stuff with that is before they were using two-party chats. You guys are doing that. When we decided to flip to Discord, it was for the reason being of communication factor of racing. Because now you can actually communicate with everybody. It seems maybe you say some people sound it says like it's chaotic, this and that. But if you do exactly what race call and call your lines, other than that, it's pretty quiet, and they're getting that. Oh yeah, no. Oh, you mean messages by texting? Oh yeah, no. Yeah, no. Discord was built for. This was for the racing. A big racing reason was for communication between like even on cars and stuff like that. And it just. I'm gonna find out right now. Just give me 1 second. There we go. All right, Mercy. Yeah, we're just right now. They're we're gonna wait because they already started qualifying. I guess they said something and we didn't hear them at the time. So now we've got that kind of that technical difficulty because I can actually do both. I used to do, that's it's been a long time, but I can actually do both. Oh yeah, no, I agree 100%, buddy. Because I know that the Xfinity cars they're to keep the momentum. You know what I mean? And that's the main goal mostly for them to just try to keep them RPMs up because once they start dropping, it's tough to get them back up. But the Cup guys, they have a little bit more different package than what more horsepower that so it's gonna be, but you can burn that right rear off real quick here too. So they're gonna have to be that's where that throttle control kind of, are you willing to push it? Do you want to drive that thing like 3-4 wide in the first get-go, or do you want to kind of feel your way back, feel your way out a little bit, find a hole, get in it, and just see let that car come into what you want it, where it's at when that first run starts. But these guys, they don't like to. They're patient, but they're not patient sometimes, and they do a great job by it. So this is very definitely interesting. The Atlanta race last week was really good. No, that's fine. So everybody, I'm kind of lost for words because I wasn't quite expecting you be working with it. He's fairly new, in person, and trying to get him to talk. Yeah, you kind of got thrown in the mix, buddy. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, no, definitely. I'm usually not on this aspect of it. I'm usually not the one with the broadcasting feature. I'm usually the other part, which it's kind of a flip role. I've done this, I've been part of this before, but it's been a long time to get it all worked out and to get to make sure that I give these guys what they deserve. And there's a great broadcast. It's been I'm a little rusty, but we'll see. And two, the hardest part is that I'm still new learning everybody's name. That's gonna be so. Oh, do well then. See, there you go. That nice. So that works. All right. Yeah, no, it's yeah, it's gonna be and those invites actually just came out. Just so you know, we're gonna wait and see what. So we just don't take. We'll just wait for these invites to all pop in, and then we will wait for them. And I believe that at that point they should be getting ready to get going. Yeah, and we try to get multiple invites for the fact that just in case something happens that one of us loses it, then we can jump back in. But here we go, folks. For the screen flags, it's definitely going to be a patient, long race. So Johnny, what do you think his pick's going to be? If you can kind of let me check on everything, and if you can try and just keep everybody occupied for a minute. Yes. Oh yeah. Hold on. I believe that is a yes. We vote ready, or are we joining? All right, you're in. All right, there we go, folks. So and there it is. Now we're just now this track here is very unique in a lot of ways. Whoops. We're gonna go. We're actually gonna go. Sorry, guys. I'm back. We're gonna go to blue screen real quick so I can join in. Yeah. Yeah. Just keep going, buddy, because I'm just trying to load. Get this guy, get the screen up. There we go. There we go, folks. I'm flipping through now. There we go. Yeah, they're spanning out, buddy. They're definitely getting that thing 3 wide. It looks like they're trying to figure out. Now we're gonna go in 2 by 2, going into that turn 3 and 4. Well, there's a little bit of that apron can be so dangerous. They got to look out for that. That 4 and 3 almost got a little bit of a touch there with that move. But right now they're still all stacked up 2 by 2 going into 1. Yeah, they're working together. Nobody's really got an advantage right here, buddy. They're still, secure the piece. He's sitting right there. He's already a winner. Yeah, it was a little bit. It looks like he may have. Yep. It looks like he was trying to fan out, and then when they got lined up on the back of each other's bumper, it just didn't quite square himself away. And here goes the 2, the 18, the 24 right there. Well, right now I'm sitting with the 21 of Nate Jr. and we're in the middle of this pack, and they're definitely dicing it up, folks. They're trying to figure out. Nobody can really get an advantage to try to maybe start making that little bit of a breakaway run, but they're stacked all up behind the 2 and the 18. The 24, he's a little squirrely. If it makes the 53, he's going to have to check up on that one. But it's given that, the more and more those guys dice it up back there, it's going to give at least the 2, the 18, and the 1. So, maybe get that little chance to start checking out on this field and get away from it. So it looks like that 18, he's trying to make that push to that inside. He may actually get him cleared on the low side coming out of that corner. He's going to clear him. He's going as they go to the start finish line. Oh, it looks like that. They were at the moment there. They were going to try to squeak that thing. The 2, the 18, and the 1 were going to try to squeak that thing 3 wide going into that corner. But he looks like the 1 may have decided better that definitely 53 is making a move on the 24. Just gonna move him up some. He's liking that high line. That 2, Yeah, that 2 right there is taking a full advantage of that draft. So when he goes into that turn, he's going to be able to slingshot under him, possibly, you know, that change that airflow, and 2's going to move to the front. 1's going to follow him through. He's a little bit of touch there on the 18. He looks like he's ooh, a little bit. He's gonna make that thing 3 wide. He's gonna get a little hit squirrely here, guys. With somebody, oh, Bailey, he got away with it though. He barely scraped that high line and got that wall. It slowed him down a little bit, but he still kept his foot in it. Oh, we got a spinner going in through the infield. Oh, that's tough. That's just a tough break there. Now those tires start away. Oh, they're going to squeeze, try to put this thing. They're not quite 3 wide. They actually got to sort it out pretty quickly because they know those tires are definitely coming close. And that one, if those top 5 get hooked up, and that one, he can't really, you know, he's going to have to the tire wear. We'll see what happens. Yeah, when do you go into that tire save mode? When do you stop? You know, maybe, yeah. And these guys, they're not letting off. That's for sure. They're definitely pushing. Because it went from a 3-car, 4-car, now it's 5, 6, and 7. They're all stacked right up there. You could throw a blanket on each one of them. Looks like that 53, he's going to try to make that move to the inside. And that 1 right there, you know, he's already been up the front once, and he wants some more of that. So he tags, those 3 are going to tag each other, you know, back, try to use that draft and push forward. But that 2, he's definitely got some push to him. He's still he's got to just, you know, unfortunately on that low line, you got to let it out just a little bit just to be able to, you know, get it to stick. It looks like he may be able to get this lead away, but that 18's not giving up. They're neck and neck going down the backstretch. And he's yes, they've got 53. There's a new leader, folks, but it's not over yet. That 1's sitting there stalking him behind him. That 18's still making that high line work. He's got no help, though. Oh, yeah, well, I mean, it wasn't from... Yep. That could have been just a car. These tires are wearing, buddy. They got to be getting close to, you know, getting close to these green flag stops, and, you know, and it's been caution free so far. So I mean, I'm saying that's something. That's what it is. And now you can start seeing that tire wear even more with the 53, because he's starting to get a little squirrely coming off those corners. Oh, it's 2 miles. I mean, if he has a great stop, he could still possibly, you know, be able to get out in time, and, you know, if he's the only car lap down, he's gonna get that free pass. But it looks like now they've kind of got this stuff kind of settled out a little bit between, you got the 18, the 3, the 1. Looks like the 21 sitting there, the 1 sitting there, and so isn't the 53. Yeah. And now, you know, now that's where that you got to be careful of that. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about with those worn tires. You got to be careful of that, but it's going to allow everybody to, you know, they got it all collected up, and that the 18 and 1 are those are going to go back out to fight for that lead. It's been back and forth. That 3 slow. Oh, he slides up in front of the 53. He hits the wall. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's, yeah. But now, here we go, folks. we were waiting for this, and it's a group of cars, and they're all coming in hot. It's going to be iffy there, folks. So, you know, they you know, when they come into that pit road, I mean, especially it's a little bit tough because you've got so much momentum coming off kind of that banking that they have, and you know, going from the front in the front stretch that 31 degrees, and it's just, you know, well, that 21 degrees, and it's so tough getting on pit road here. Yes, I know. We love all that's where the excitement comes in and watching as we watch. But it looks like the 53. I mean, this is kind of nice because everybody pitted at once, and he's coming. He looks like he's gonna come off pit road. Yeah, no, that is your leader because everybody pitted. Nobody stayed out. The 53 is your leader. First one off pit road, first one on the track. Everybody's starting to merge back on, and they're gonna now. It's got spread out a little bit. Now we're gonna see what really happens here. If, you know, can they get back? Yeah, I saw that. That's some major damage. Well, it's gonna cause. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's like driving a dump truck in a snowstorm. It's, you know, it's just not gonna go very well. Oh, very. Yeah, it's gonna. Yeah, I mean that. You never know. I mean, I've seen it happen. You know, can you get that kind of fuel mileage? Can you be able to, you know, hold off? They're starting to really. I'm riding along with Dash now, and that nose. I mean, it looks like he's still going. You know, still driving pretty well for that nose to be crumpled up like that. So, hey, there's a little more extra downforce. Let's make it work. All right, and we're gonna just. Not usually, no, but you know, it happens. I mean, I think, you know, they're riding along with Johnny Damon. He's got some front nose damage as well. Folks, we're just gonna, you know, walk through the field a little bit, you know, check on and see what's going on. These guys have kind of got themselves a little more spread out. Oh, he held it together though, but he's gonna get the run. Yeah. Oh, the 53 spinner coming across. Oh, he's actually saved it. I mean, it was. Yeah, he kept that thing rolling. It was actually a great save. But now, I mean, that was great. That could have been a huge impact. I was riding along with the 53 when that all went down. But now he's gonna, you know, get himself collected back up, and now he's gonna have to just wait for the stage, because as long as he stays on the lead lap, he'll just be brought back around on the stage end. But that's, you know, that's one of those things. I mean, it doesn't take much. Just a little bit of change at these speeds, especially a 2-mile track. You know, that airflow is so important because it does not take very much to upset these cars. It looks like now yes, yeah, yes. Some of these we do have we have 7 people in hot seats. Looks like the one car, Mr. Right? Is that what it says? Yep, Mr. NASCAR. Looks like he's Keith, thank you. I'm still learning everybody's name. It looks like he's been able to, during all that action that just happened, he was able to start to check out a little bit on it and give himself some breathing room. So he looks like he's starting to set his pace to pick up that stage win. Oh yeah. I mean, the more the side drafting with more and more, especially I've seen it with the Cup cars, is that the more and more to catch him, you can't race each other. I mean, you almost have to start at that point. It becomes a cooperation because of it's going to take you guys. It's going to take 4 of you guys to be able to run him down without no resistance by around you, which such would be as others making passes and stuff like that. If you do that, you you can run him down. But yeah, it definitely looks like right now Keith's he's setting sail, but now it looks like the second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth are they're trying to square themselves away for this end of this stage. Whoa, definitely way out of shape on that. It looks like it may have been it's kind of like that deal of if you can't get the bumpers lined up just right, and if you're off a little bit one way or a little bit the other, you get that all of a sudden you get that push. So yes, correct. I mean, right now these guys have realized that at this point it's we got to figure out something to be able to try to pick up some speed here. And at this point, laps are winding down. He's pretty much starting to set sail now. He's got himself into a rhythm. Now he's just gonna ride it out. End up, those stage points are so important, especially when it comes to close to that crunch time, and you got to make those playoffs. Everything matters. Yeah. I mean, I'm telling you, it happens. I mean, the best drivers in the, we've seen it. Sometimes the best drivers in the world can, have an off season, off race. You know what I mean? Things, it does happen. But right now, I'm still riding around with Secure. Just watching him ride around. We're gonna go back up to. See, we know where Keith is. He's definitely set himself a decent, he's gotten away. And now it looks like the top 4, the second, third, fourth, and fifth have decided that they're gonna not fight it out so much, but try to get themselves lined together and maybe try to make a last push, try to run him down. But I think the laps are too far gone for them to do that. So now it's they're gonna fight out for their spots. Yeah, they're right. They're definitely we're watching, riding along with Cheese and he's leading this second race. Well, a group of cars that are working from second through fifth, and these guys are pretty much settled themselves in. I mean, they're racing, but they're not pushing like they were earlier, because they know that at this point those tires are going to be pretty burnt up after that pit stop. Yeah, he was definitely using that momentum. At 21, it looks like they're whoa, look at 21, he comes flying down pit road. Whoa, that's gonna go. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be a wow. That's definitely could hurt. I mean, it is. Yes, it is getting almost the end of the stage. It'd be maybe all right, but that could be a big hit to someone's race. Yeah, the 3. He just could not get off that. She just could not get off that corner. Like he needed to try to hold that high line when he washed up. So now he's gonna have to regroup and start all over again. Yeah, I'm flipping, riding along. Jay looks like he's recovered, somewhat. He's actually now caught up to secure the piece, and they're fighting for that position. So that's a great recovery from him from after that spin. So that's a great job by him. Oh, he's way low. I'm actually riding along with him right now. He went way low into that corner. I thought he was going to clip that grass. So it looks like, but these guys. Oh, there's someone going spinner. There's a spinner through the infield. Oh, was it? Okay. You know something? That's one thing I always hated about this game. I'm pretty sure we're at 51 minutes. I'm pretty sure that would be at this point. That would be exactly the end of the stage. So at this point, we know for a fact that Keith, in the one car, he finally broke free of that pact, and he's going to get a stage win. We're trying to figure out whoever we'll get everybody best we can for the rundown. All right, here we go. Stage 2, and these are definitely long stages, everybody. So now you got the 1, the 18, the 38. It looks like we got to maybe have a new player up there. The 43, he's up there. The 3, the 21. That could be some little bit. No, I missed. I was flipping through just to said that. I'm sitting in the middle of the field right now because these guys are definitely gonna, push. They got fresh Goodyear tires, a full tank of fuel. They're gonna push some issues now because now they're trying to make up for the lost time that they lost when the car started going away. And well, that won't bring out a caution either. So we're gonna stay clean and green at that point. This wasn't enough to pull that game caution that sometimes at that point you're hollering for. Yeah, that's something that we experienced that a lot here too. But it looks like that one he finally. Oh, there goes 3, 4 cars in the backside of that field. When we're definitely pushing the issue there. Those all 3 got turned around, but they're still we're gonna stay green. Yeah, we definitely got some pushing and shoving now. It looks like Mercy Smoke may have lagged out. Oh, whoops. Because it said you couldn't perform in party? Alright. Okay. Oh, no worries. I just was kind of, I thought that was, sorry. Ooh, the 8, he's got to, I'm watching these guys go at it, buddy. The 8, Annette, he had to go ahead and check up a little bit there in that corner. They're definitely getting themselves lined up to try to run that high side and get around. Oh, there goes a little bit of contact there. He's down, stays down. He's going to be keep it going straight. Here comes the 43. He's making a move on that one. Sorry, folks. Hey, that 43, he's going to try to get, try to maybe get that little bit of extra grip coming off that corner and try to get underneath that on that corner and get some side draft, but that's not going to work. But here comes the 53 of Jade. He's going to try to, he's peeking, he's trying to look around, he's trying to see where can I put this thing and try to make this thing take to the lead again. 18, he makes the move to the inside. And that was a great power move on the outside by Keith. He Dash had a great run. It looks like he was going to get him clear coming off that corner, but just the momentum alone kept him. And here goes that move again, and he's almost there, but he's just not going to get it. There's that side draft we talked about, pulled him back, and here we go again. Now they're all back together again, 2 by 2. Ooh, there's a little bit of wobble. Somebody pushed up a little bit, gave a little bit of space there. Got it all, keep it going forward. Jade looking on the inside of that, looking on the outside, sorry, that 18. Now he's looking on the outside of that one with that momentum coming off that corner. He might get it. Yeah, well, I mean, I can see where they're looking at, but these guys are definitely. It was a great move on that power on that outside move to try to get around that one, and but that one has been stout all day. We'll see if he can keep that going. And he looks like he's going to still keep maintaining that lead coming across the line. Yeah. There's a 53. He's trying to slide down the line. Ooh, the 43. There's the 43 and the 53. They get together. Oh, there's the 4. He's on the apron trying to get a little bit more speed out of that. I'm going to go back through the field a little bit here, see what's going on. Watching the action. Actually, we're going to fall back from Dash where he's at in the lead, and these guys are back and forth, and there's just nobody has an advantage. Ooh, he's out of shape. There's a little bit of rub there between the 18 and the 3. There's a little more contact. He's going to try to squeeze wide. Here comes the 1. He's going to make that 3 wide. Now we're going to go 4 wide. These guys are going at it. They're not giving an inch, but they're making it work. Yeah, there's some new players coming into the field now. And here comes that 4. He hasn't been up there all race long, and now all of a sudden he shows up. Well, these guys, they said, oh, we had enough of that. That was a little bit too much exciting for us, so we're going to settle this down a little bit and get ourselves regrouped and go at it again. That right now, the 18 and the 4, they seem to be content with leading, 1 and 2 for now. But ooh, looks like there may be some contact with the wall there. That's gonna slow your momentum down and keep you, just totally straight up, just slow you and kill everything that you've worked for. These guys are definitely they're still trying to figure out how to get around each other, because nobody can get clean away from each other. So there's a big old push by the 3 to the 4, which is going to bring that 39 up into it, which is going to add that 4-car draft, and we'll see. Maybe they might just get that run going into 3 and 4. But still, the 18, he looks like now Dash. He may have finally got a groove going on, because for a little bit there he was kind of being struggling through the middle of that pack. But it looks like now he's starting to he gets his chance to get out of the way and break free of this pack, because the middle of this pack all the way from 2nd through 9th is definitely stacked up and they can't move anywhere. Just watching through, looks like now finally I said that Dash, he's finally gone ahead and started getting some separation from that 4 car. Now he's going to get that clean air and that breathing room that Keith had early in that first stage. It goes to 4. He's going to make. Looks like they may be. They're talking. From what I'm hearing, they're talking working pitch strategy now. That 4. He's definitely looks like that 18 may have started. You know, being a little bit easier on those tires, and he's going to let that 4 go, and the 3's going to follow him through. Some of these guys are going to start. Oh, we got someone in the grass. Looks like he's trying to hit pit road. He's going to make it safe. Okay, thank you. I was wondering, but now Dash, he's going to stay on that high side. Looks like he's trying to maybe do a little bit of time in. Oh, there's a little bit of contact through midfield. Oh, the 53's around. That kind of looks almost like a lag kind of deal. What? Oh, I heard somebody try to do a pit strategy before and he ran out of fuel. Oh, that's heartbreaking. But still, Dash now it's even, that's it, just all that does is just help out the leader on this right now at this point, because now with that separation, with that just happening, now Dash is starting to get a good distance away from the 4 car. Now it looks like we're definitely starting. Some of these guys are starting to. You got the 53. He's on pit road. You got the 4. He's actually there. He looks like he may even be coming off. Looks like the 1's coming in. We have 2 cars on the track. Looks like they may have run out of gas. Oh man, I'd be so mad. I mean, a gamble's a gamble, but I don't know. At this point in the stage of the game, I don't know if I'd want to be taking that kind of gamble. The 2, here comes Secure, our last week's winner. He's coming off pit road. You got the 53. He's going to be right behind him. Looks like the 18 is out of fuel. Or was that just something that, I'm trying to figure out what that was. Because that was just really kind of weird. It looked like the 18 was out of fuel. I definitely was wrong with that. But now you got a group of cars all coming out. They're coming off pit road. You got Keith, our last stage winner. He's coming out. So you got strategy all over the place right now. So now we're gonna see, Mercy, how this all gonna work out after pit stops. Can they get back together again, or is there too much? Did he actually gain? How much gain? You know, Dash gained coming off the road. But yeah, we're definitely getting down in the laps, that's for sure, guys. I forgot how long this race really is. And these guys have done a great job. It's been caution free. They've, for the most part, yeah, oops here and there, but other than that, they've just been giving it all they got. They don't seem to be so much. I mean, they're trying to work strategy. Now we're going to come into a lot more strategy as this later part of this race, with the tire wear and everything else going on. So now I'm just going through the field where there's 21. He's the one that just ran out of gas with a pitch strategy call. You got Maddie, the 24. There we go, folks. Actually, I just got a lap count just at that point. There's actually 10 laps to go. So I'm trying to figure out who our leader is right now, and I'm pretty sure it's going to still be Dash at that point. Ooh, there's a big old contact between the 42 and the 96. Almost like it was a wicked bad lag or a spike somewhere and just lagged and bang. No, nobody got no wrecks, nothing like that. Just hit him really hard going to that corner. Using it as a break. What's up, buddy? You are? Okay, hey, buddy. Alright, folks, sorry about that. We're having some technical difficulties at that point. But no, we're going to just try to get back up to. I'm still trying to work on trying to figure out who our leader is. And I'm pretty sure at this point it's going to come right down to being the 48 of Dash. I mean 18 of Dash, sorry, my bad. But yeah, that's exactly where we're at. And he looks like he's got himself separated in for the rest of the field, and now he's just going to set himself on cruise mode. He's going to come up on some lab traffic, it looks like. I'm pretty sure that is our leader. I'm trying to get confirmation of that right now. And that is the confirmation. That is Dash in the 18. He's actually your leader. And then I'm pretty sure the 3 and the 4, the 2 are battling out for position 2nd and 3rd. But that the pit stops definitely stretched a lot of people out, which I'll get better confirmation on things. I seem to have lost my co-part. He had some issues. Oh, he's still here? I can't even hear you, buddy. I'm sorry. Thank you. And there was your lap report. Everybody, lap. But now as we're just winding down these laps, figuring out where everybody's gonna get some more stage points. Those are so much important. Playoff points are important. You know, every step closer and closer to as you get, you know, the tightening of the series going into playoffs. They're important. Oh, there's some contact there, folks. Sorry about that. The 3, the 4, and the 88. The 88, I believe, is a lap down, and he's fighting for everything he's got to try to maybe, you know, hopefully get it. But he's gonna slide up on the hot side. He's gonna let the 3 and the 4 them to motor on because they're battling for position. He totally stays out of the way. When Jardy riding along with Jardy in the 39, he's hanging right in there after his pit stop. He looks like he's trying to move himself back through, get through some of this traffic and better his position. He's right there with him. And that looks like, oh, there's a little bit of contact. These guys are actually definitely going to be getting close to like 4 to go, I believe. And they're fighting for their positions to try to get some that top 10 and that most important point. 21, he's down low. He's back on the apron. Looks like he is headed for pit road. That's a call that I don't know. 18 looks like he's actually got by a couple more cars. He looks like the 24 and the 42. He's going to put them a lap down. I'm hoping that I'm hoping that's the right confirmation about him being the leader. Listening to this little bit of race chatter, they're trying to work around each other and get the best possible position. 21, he looks like he's going to start coming out. What's up, Mercy? I heard you click. But at this point in time, it looks like Dash, he's our leader. Looks like he's going to. It was 4 to go. The last thing I heard, it looks like he was going to be able to pull off a stage win. I'm trying to see where the action's going on right now. So the 42 is a lap down. Yeah. Yeah, he got he got with some contacts and lost momentum, lost track position, and now he's it's not over yet, but there's still still some time left. But those pit stops definitely. I mean, I believe Cheese and the 4 is led second and third. I'm pretty sure. Right, Mercy? And there's the end of the stage, folks. Dash gets his stage win. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that was a great race. They, got at that point. It was definitely a long stage. The pit stops definitely spread them out, gave them a little bit more extra racing room than what But now they got to really focus, because now this is a real long, end of the race. Strategy is going to come into play. Fuel mileage is coming into play. Tire wear. So at this point, you know the top 5, would you by hand? Did you catch it? Yeah, it looks like the 43. He's trying to look underneath, but he's underneath that 3. He's trying to make something happen there on the low side, but that was close. He thought he almost had him cleared. That was great catch of that one, because that could have been very disastrous for that whole front of that field if that would have went bad. Oh yeah, no, it's definitely. I mean, it's never over until it's over, and that's for sure. Because anything can happen. But these guys, the more and more they're definitely trying to figure this second through 12 out, and it looks like it might get a little bit itchy coming through here, but it looks like they're going to keep it straight. The 50, there's a little bit of contact on the front end of that 43 and the 8. The 3, he's stuck in the middle. The 53 on the low side. You got the 95. They're 3, 4. They're stacked up all over the place on that backstretch. And here comes that 53. He's made his way back up after that incident. He's now he's got himself in the 3rd position. He's looking for more. Can he get away from all these guys and maybe try to run down that lead car? Yeah, there's definitely some of these guys have worked hard to get these things dialed in to make it better driving. And there's some pushing on that backstretch on that high line. They're getting nose to tail and maybe try to work something in that draft. If they can hold it together, that would be a great run coming off the top side of that corner. Well, they just couldn't keep it together. Oh no, it is very easy. He's gonna push up. He's gonna put that on the high side, and Yeah, somebody's going to have to give here a little bit, but we're going to take this thing all the way down the apron. We're 3 wide, nose to tail. This is going to be crazy if they make this work. And these guys are focused. I know, right? Yeah, that's exactly what this thing looks like. Looks like the 3, he might get a little bit pushed, but he's not going to go anywhere. There's some pushing and shoving there. Oh, there's a little bit of contact in the wall there. There goes 2 in the infield. Oh, there's the big one. There's some contact with the 3 and the 24. Caution is out, I believe. Caution should be out. Yeah, it'll never be out, right? Because that was a whole lot of traffic. Oh, somebody looks like somebody just lagged out. I saw them there, and now they're gone. There's a little, wow, contact between the top 2 definitely got hooked onto his rear quarter panel. There's, you get that effect especially on this, in this series. Sometimes you get hooked together and you just can't separate yourself, but it's going to allow that 4 to step away. Once again, they cannot let him get away this time, because that could be the sealed deal in it all. Is if he checks out, it's over. Yeah, yes, yeah. No. Oh yeah, no. Everybody took. Yeah, they definitely went in. But now everybody's. Now they're starting. They get themselves, sorted out a little bit. That 95 still sitting right there. That 1's there. He's been a player all night. Then that 39, he's been around all night. This is still anybody's race, because that draft is, if you can get a whiff of it, and here they come. As you see now, he makes that move. It is close. It is. That's some close racing, and now we're going to head back. Here we go once again, folks. We're going to do this thing 3 wide, going into the corners, still making it straight. A little bit of bumping and banging. The 95 skates out. 39, he pops out a little bit, but that 18 of Dash, he's on that high side. He might have a great run coming in and be back up there again. And here he comes. He's going to get that draft there. Big push by that Toyota. They're going to back out of that. They're going to regroup on that one for a second, because they just, yeah. That was a great power move, that outside and that momentum, and now Tony was smart. He's gonna get right back up there, get right behind him, and start giving that push to try to push these guys out in front of that 4. And then now the 2, he's back up in the mix. He was in the backside of the field for a little while after an incident. Now he's back. Ooh, 18. He looks like he got a little bit out of shape there. That crisscross move, kind of coming off that apron transition to back onto that front stretch, being at a 30-something degree angle, it just sometimes will upset that car, and you got to be so careful. Oh, we got people going. We got cars everywhere on the backside. Nope. We're going to stay green, everybody, just because, yeah, it wasn't just yep, it is green. No, yeah, he squeaked through it. Now all he's got to do, when that situation happens, we've all been there, is stay focused. It's not over. Just keep driving your race, and by the way these guys are, I would expect a caution, but I expect that, you know, the speed is definitely going to taper off because of they are driving each other with so much side draft and so much momentum. You know what I mean? And here, just like that, here comes Jade now. All of a sudden, he's poking in the picture. He's caught up back up to everybody. Ooh, one easy. The one. Yep. One had to check up a little bit, get himself regrouped after he got onto that apron. And Dash looks like he's worked his way. He's got himself back. Oh wow! There goes. That was definitely some weird. That was a great save, but it was just still, that was just so weird all of a sudden because there was no, he wasn't touching nothing and he just all of a sudden jacked left. Yeah, or I mean, we all experience it too. That lag spike that sometimes that, you know, we all run into every once in a while, you know, out of the blue. Yeah, you know. But it definitely was not what I expected. Oh, it looks like the 18, he may have touched that wall. That's going to allow the 3. The 2 is going to get right on top of him. He's still going to be able to hold that lead. That's going to allow Jardy in the 39. Looks like we may have pit stops starting to work their way into this. But the 18, the 3. Oh, we got someone in the grass. The 42. He's going to be John Deere's back in the building, folks. There goes that grass. But 18 and 3, they're going to battle it out. And John, yeah, definitely. I mean, he's trying to make it work. But just Dash just still got just enough, and he's trying to get that nose underneath that quarter to get, as soon as he gets a little bit of that piece of that side draft on him, he's going to be able to bring him back and be able to get under that door and make it work. And here comes a run right now with the 2. He's going to make. Where is he going to go? Is he going to stay with Dash, or he's going to go with the 3? That's going to make the difference. And there it is. Oh, there's a little bit of contact. Oh, definitely. That was a great job on fighting off that push for the lead and being able to, you know, get that car to stay hooked up and use that high side that we so much, you know, wish we had in a lot of tracks that we could use. Oh, the 3, he is in the wall. He's headed for the inside wall. That's a huge upset there. That's going to be I mean, he may recover from that, but I don't know. It's going to allow on the 39. He's going to try to take a shot at this lead for the 18. But definitely that what happened with that 3 definitely changed the whole front of this field, because now we're down to 3 cars fighting for the win of this. I believe so. I think that's true. I believe that's exactly what they have to do. Is it's a little bit longer than our race last night, so I mean, I'm not sure exactly where that. I'm not sure exactly where there is. Here comes that 42. He's coming off of pit road after that incident. But 18 is now starting to put a little bit of distance between the rest of the field, and knowing that the key is going to be that green flag stop. That could definitely change the whole dynamic and how much space you have between you and everybody else. So now we're gonna try to roll through the field a little bit. There's Tony. He's riding around in 4th, 5th spot. Looks like You got Johnny, he's the backside of the field doing a great job. The 3, which is, Cheese, he just had that incident. He's gonna most likely recover from it, but as far as being where he was before, that's probably not gonna. Yeah, it's all gonna come right down to is there another caution? What's gonna happen? Because now that the green flag stops have just started, it's gonna separate this field even more and give a lot more space. And to try to run someone down here at Auto Club, it's tough. There's Cloud. He's 17th spot. He's doing a great job. He's been pretty quiet all night. Now right around. So got the 2. Yeah, I was gonna say I saw that we were just getting close to green flag. You got the 2. He's in pit road. You got the 4, which they seem to be hooked together on pit road, which we love this pit road because there's so much action. These guys they're gonna do this. Get 4 fresh Goodyears, a tank of fuel, tighten them belts up one more time, and I believe hopefully, I believe that there may be either 1 or 2 more stops. And yeah, as I said, we love watching that pit stop action. Here goes the 53. He's gonna dive off into pit road. You got the 39 Jardy. He's on pit road. The 1 of Keith. He's on pit road. The rest of the people have now decided that once those green flag stops, you're gonna have to make that choice. And there's some more action. Yeah, I was just looking at that because you had Secure that come out right behind him, and then you got the 4 right behind that. That should be your top 3, folks. These guys. It's gonna see the Secure and the 4 came out together. If they hook themselves together, right now it's still too early. Let's not battle this out. They have a great opportunity to take those 2 cars, run that draft, and run him down. At this point, that is the decision you're gonna have to make: is try to flip flop, see who's the fastest car, and run him down. And Jardy, he come out, he merges on from the back. He's gonna be. Looks like he might have brought himself out in the 4th spot. Maybe he may have had a great pit stop. No worries, buddy. Did Jardy be able to squeak his way out? Did he get out in front of the lead? And end up in that 4th spot? And this actually look. He did, yeah. He did. Yeah. Yeah, because he pitted a little bit later, I believe, and that was a great pit stop because he's still right there with leaders, and it doesn't look like he's lost a lap. So I'm trying to, if I'm falling. No, it looks like no. He just hugged that bottom like that and stayed on that apron and just ran it. That was, yeah. I agree. So now you got the top 4. Looks like they closed. They finally got themselves, dashed. Looks like whatever he did in that car definitely did not like it, because now he's falling in the clutches of 2nd and 3rd place, and then right behind that you have a grid group. Definitely, I believe Dash's car is kind of going on the other side of the spectrum for him as fast as it was, and then whatever he did during whatever happened on pit road kind of. Yeah, yeah. And that comes to the play of, they just get off their green flag stops, and they've done more work to it, And now look at this. It looks like those two are they in? They've got to be. I'm thinking those two, the 18 and the 2, are in a save mode because of now they've lost. Now the 53's got around. The one's around. You know, they're losing tons of time, and I'm just kind of trying to. You know, I'm going through all the scenarios in my head. Are they saving? Are they saving? Can they? Do they think that they are in the window to? Awesome. Oh, definitely no. These guys have. There has been so much action with these guys. They've taking it 3 wide. They've taken it 4 wide. There's only been one caution besides stages in this whole race at 50%, 3 times wear, and the action that they provided by and how clean it was is that's people being together for years racing. And that's what happens when you get that is because of the fact of being so accustomed to, okay, this is how, you know. Yeah, I mean, he had to have taken 2 tires or there was a miscue in pit stops or something because the fact being is that he lost a ton of positions. I mean, we were about 10 laps to go, you said. So, I mean, a lot of these guys, at least the top 4 or 5 guys, should be straight on fuel because they pitted almost 2 laps. And I remember right, Dash pitted earlier. You know, he pitted a couple laps earlier. Did he kind of oops, or did the crew chief even oops and miscalculated? You know. Oh, I agree. I mean, and all it takes is something simple like that. It is, yep. Yep. Yeah, oh yeah, no, I agree 100%, and, yeah. Yeah, that could be very possible, but I mean now it brings in the picture the 53 to look to take that position away. I mean, did they make a bad choice by not waiting and seeing what was going to happen behind you a little bit? You know what I mean? And now you're stuck in that save mode and you're losing a ton of time, which you will never get back being under a handful of laps. The 53, he's looking to make that move on that position and get some more stage points because we're starting to look like that might probably going to bring him into the top 5. That's possible. And here comes the 18. No. Yeah, and here we are. I'm riding along with Dash. He's falling way back. You got to secure the piece, which was up there fighting for the at the front of this field, earlier in this race. He's falling back. Oh, that's wow. And there's the picture, Mercy, that when we were kind of trying to paint that this could have been plans and this could have been, why did all of a sudden for Dash and Secure to just like drop those many positions? Are they in fuel save mode? Were they a little short and they're trying to stretch, hoping that everybody, that other guys are making the same, kind of the same thing? I don't know. No. Yeah, there's a little bit. Yep, that's going to slow down his momentum. That's going to allow the 53 and the 4 to catch right back up with him. And yeah, there's that tire where it's got to be pretty heavy about now. They're definitely pushing the issue. 53, he's going to get the run on the outside of that 4. He's going to make that work, and it looks like he might even be able to get Jardy too before the end of this if he keeps pushing it. He pitted later, so he's got a little bit more fresher tires, so he's going to stop, you know, the move's going to come now where we got the 4. He's out of shape going in that corner. That's that wear. No, I believe he's going to be good to go. He's definitely making a run because he's like, you got to go. Come on, come on. I know I can get, you know, I'm trying to get all every point, every inch you can get because that's what it takes, you know, in this kind of a series. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, there's I'm actually, believe it or not, folks, here we go. There is 2 laps to go. Yes, it is. I'm actually riding along with that battle right now. Well, Mercy, it looks like the 53. It looks like there's 2 of the wall going on the backside of that field, which is not going to affect anything right now. He's trying to make the run. This is going to be a push. Yeah, he's. Yeah, these guys. Yeah, they're they're looking for those points now. They're definitely. There's the bump. There's a little bit of bump and run. Then that's a good little push there, just enough. And there it is. He's gonna return that favor. Looks like. Yeah. There's some more. There's some more contact. Well, that was great race, and we knew that at that point. We knew that. You know, they checked out. That was the best battle of that point during the race. So we followed along with them, folks. So our winner is. Yeah, I mean he held him off. I mean, it was. I thought that bump and run, you know, was going to be the deal, but you know it turned up turning it around, and that's what you got. So that was great racing by these guys all night long. That was long racing. So now, folks, what we're going to do is we're going to. You want to send invites to these guys, those guys, the top 3, please? That would help me out a lot. So now, folks, and just let me know when they're in. So now that was some incredible racing. It was long. And we're going to get these guys in here into a real quick post race. Yep. That I'm not sure.
Keith did. I just need to add Jardy to this chat.
Thank you very much, Sage, for your assistance.
Yeah, buddy. I know. Yeah. Oh, they're all in here, I think.
Do we have everybody in here?
They're in the chat. They need to join the... Not quite yet. Let's get the other 2 in here.
Yeah, we're just waiting, folks, for everybody. We're just trying to gather up the top 3 this tonight, so we'll just take a minute. I'll tell you, it was you. Yeah, you guys, it was awesome racing. I mean, I wish you guys could have been on my end because of the quality of racing and what you guys to give to take this to make what you hope that the broadcasting might be kind of sketchy because I'm still getting used to it, but but the racing in general was I'm very impressed, guys, very much so with that and the quality. And I was actually in Discord. That's the best thing about it, folks. I was actually listening to these guys, and the respect and the dignity and the lane calling and nothing but race chatter was remarkable. And it's been a long time since I've been part of that. Hey Keith, how you doing, buddy?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Yeah, you got your breath back?
Yeah, I ran out of fuel coming to the line, so I had no part of that battle whatsoever. I tried to save, but I didn't save enough.
Oh, but actually you did because you finished third.
Yeah, but like I said, my car sputtered coming out of 4.
Huh? I mean, it was great, definitely great podium finish, top, third place.
Yeah,
nothing to be, you can never take that away.
Right. No, that's, again, another perfect night I've had. I won a stage, I got playoff points, I got stage points. I mean, what could be better?
Nothing more. A successful day, successful, race.
Yep. I'll call another successful for me under the fatal banner. Which incident are you referring to, Jacob? Oh no, Jade got loose off of turn 2 and down the back straightaway. He came down and got me, and I almost got the inside wall, but I don't know how I saved my race car, but I did.
He's not wrong.
Oh, that'll be the prime example, real quick example, as being on. I mean, let's give some of us bossmen a little bit of break because of last night in the Busch race. I kind of did the same thing to a fellow teammate of mine, and kind of like, oops, and it does happen. So,
me and Jade, for some strange reason tonight, had a magnetic attraction for one another. So. Yeah, the stage 1 incident, I completely take full responsibility for. That was totally my fault.
Well, I mean, guys, in general, that was great racing. I mean, nothing's ever perfect, but you guys racing together and the quality that you guys race in the manner you do, you definitely deserve hands down. A great. Yeah, I'm kind of speechless in some ways because it's been a long time since I've seen that kind of quality out of a group, at this point. Congratulations, buddy. I heard. Here's one. Yeah, I wanted to just throw us out. What was this little bump and run in Vegas that you guys had going on? In the past.
What?
If you want, there was a little bump. There was a little bit of a bump and run in the Busch Series, I believe. Kind of the same scenario. And it was vice versa, because there was a point where we could.
It was 2 seasons ago in the Cup Series. At that point, I was winning. I think I was like 3 for 4 out of the first few races, and Majority was looking for his first win ever in NASCAR, and he did exactly what I did tonight. Bumped me in one. Yep, it was just reverse. He bumped me going 1 and 2, and he learned from me. Let off, send it back in, bump him right in the left corner, right where the car bends. Put him right up, and he did it right to me. Did it perfect, executed it perfect. We both kept it straight, brought to the line. I can't.
I told you I hate you.
I know you did.
No, that was great race. I mean, that was great racing between you two because, when it comes to that final spot, that final lap It's not. You would expect there might be being as close as it was and how you guys race all night long, because you guys really barely. You know, I mean, I don't know how you guys even managed to run 3-4 wide through a corner in Auto Club, but you guys, yeah. And then of course at that point there's a little rubbing and racing. You know, that's just hard racing, and you guys did it, and it was, yeah. Perfectly. I could not, you know, that run was great. I was actually watching that. I was actually following you when you made that run, and you watch it, and it was, yeah, it was a last lap. You made the run. Jody handled it. He came back down. He made it work, and you know,
I knew the second I did it, I'm like, this isn't gonna end well for me going into 3, because I know he learned from Vegas, and I'm like, I tried with, like, once we took 2 to go going into 1 to bump him, and I couldn't quite, I didn't hit him, didn't get that full contact that you want. So, backed off, went back into it, turn 3, and I was underneath him actually going into 3. Well, his spotter said clear, and he came down, and it just kind of threw us both for a loop. When we both saved it, kept going, you know. This the fact that we battled and saved fuel at the same time without letting everyone else catch us. That just goes to show you that's, you know, and Keith too, coming back from the little contact we had, 3 future Hall of Famers right there. 3 future Hall of Famers between the 3 of us.
Yeah,
oh yeah, no, there's no doubt in that. I mean, your successes.
I don't know
been...
how I came back from that. I mean, after I got my car back under control, I was 11th, and I came back for 3rd. I don't know how I did that. Persistence,
focus, and teamwork, and that's sometimes what it takes.
I mean, 3 races, and 2 top 5s. I will more than take that.
Tonight for me, it was a battle of I run this track very different than everybody else. I run a very early braking point, and I hate the bottom. Absolutely hate it. Hate the bottom here. It just wears your tires too quick, and it just doesn't suit me. I like that middle outside lane, and you know, I don't know if you were watching, but when I'm working through the field, I power on the outside down the backstretch past people.
Yeah.
And the issue, I know the second stage spin, because I had 2 spins tonight. The second stage one was I was behind Connor, and he came up just like the back end just slid a little bit on him, but I had to check up not to hit him. And that just got the car sideways, and then I bumped him because I was still carrying a little bit of speed, and it just sent the car around, so I put her in the wall and just let her there until everybody went around, then spun around and kept going and pitted. But it was just, tonight was just not my night, and it just goes down to another battle between...
You're P2, not your night. That's the guy.
I would say that's good.
That's okay. But sometimes, you know, stage points are hard to get, and we all know that. But the overall outcome is that your performance and what you achieved from coming from back from two spins and still being able to maintain composure and race how you did is remarkable. They can never take that from, and that's everybody. That's everybody that's ever, you know, accomplished those kind of deals. Because there's several bit Dash had his issues. He whatever, it was a bad, you know, pit stop. You know, he kind of fell back after being a leader. You know, but yet nobody ever gave up. And that's what that's what it takes. And that's Hall of Fame material. That's championship caliber material. That's yeah. So I mean, it might be kind of disappointing, but in overall, well, a P2 is a P2, and points are points.
Absolutely.
No, at the end of the stage is having to try to conserve tire wear. Tire wear really wasn't that big of an issue. I mean, the last pit stop in stage 3 that I made, I still had 40% on the tires, so I knew the tires were going to make it just fine. It was just trying to save fuel, and for the beginning of stage 3, I sat behind a few of the cars ahead of me and was using their draft and trying to save as much fuel as possible to try to go as long as possible in the stage to be able to make sure I made it the whole way, and I didn't quite do that, and I was still saving a little bit after the pit stop. Yeah. Yeah, they were. I knew they were in worse of a fuel predicament than I was. I wasn't quite half a lap. I was probably like a quarter of a lap short. And I knew they put ahead of me, a lap ahead of me, so they were still a little bit a lap worse off than I was, and I knew that if I just pushed the issue a little bit, if I tried to break away from the group of cars that was behind us that fit with me, that I would have a good shot to win, and I still tried to save a little bit of fuel there, and that's what allowed Jade to catch up. But you know, it was a good battle between Jade and I. Are you talking about when I went down to try to block Jade? Well, he did it to me in the corner before, so I knew if I had a shot to get back to him, I was going to do it, and he gave me a little bit of room on the bottom, and I used up all the room that I had, and we were just side by side off of turn 4.
Sometimes real estate's hard to come by. But no, great job, buddy. I mean, that was a great race. You fought your way. I mean, you worked your way up from the mid pack to snack and fought all night long to stay up where you were, at least in the top 5 for most of the race, top 3. You were there, and then to be able to have certain things happen where like there was a lot of fast cars at one point, and then just to have the dice roll in your favor and to pull off the win is a great job, buddy.
It was a great race. It was super fun. I'm excited for Vegas.
It's a hard pass for me.
The consistency I've been on lately, I feel pretty good about it.
All right, good. Now we're gonna throw it down. I'm gonna tell Larson he's gonna review the broadcasting, and I'm gonna throw my hat in the ring. But no, guys, you guys did a great job. A long race, long stages. You persevered, worked through the ups and downs, the spins, this and that, which what teams go through. And this is what your accomplishment was by a 1, 2, 3. Those are tough to come by. They're not easy. You guys worked hard, especially from what I'm seeing more and more by newly coming into is being VP and stuff like that with you guys. Is that the quality of racing here is very remarkable. It is in its talent, and I'm glad to be part of that, and I'm glad to be able to. Give me a little bit of time. It's been a long time since I've been broadcasting for everybody and stuff like that. But give me a little bit of time. I think this went well. You guys did a great job. It was more about you guys than it is us anyways. Because you guys provide the action. So anything else, Jade, our beloved owner of Worldwide Racing League?
All I gotta say is that it's that race, how it ended, regardless of if I'm gonna go beat myself up for the next 3 hours about it, because I know what I should have done instead. But other than that, like, you know, it's just one caution, yet again, one caution. You know, I'm so proud of this group of Cup guys and these Busch guys that came up. I think I'm going to talk to maybe another name here tonight, because I think that he definitely deserves a shot up here, which that name might be disclosed later, but I think he definitely deserves at least a look. But these Cup guys, I can't talk about them enough. You know, this just goes to show what we have here. We have a good core. We have a good, we have a great development in drivers in depth. So these drivers, they are fantastic. The league's fantastic. Mike, thank you for everything you do. Larson, I don't know if you're watching or not, but thank you whenever you do stream and help us out. My admins, Taylor Marcella, for doing all the behind-the-scenes work. Steve Rogers of Rogers Racing Engines, appreciate you as always, Steve. You're one heck of a guy to talk to. But other than that, Jordy, this goes down as another great battle between the two of us.
Heck of a good battle, man. That was a lot of fun.
Absolutely, man. I enjoy every time you and I get to slug.
Same.
But
it's funny because yeah, sorry, Bob. It was just funny because I'm watching the 53 which I usually drive, etc., etc. And I'm watching that 53. I'm like, all right, I want to lose my seat because he actually drives the car better than I do. But I mean, it was a great job.
I enjoy anything with wheels. Anything I get to drive, I enjoy driving it in real life and in a game. You know, I drive school bus for a living. That's my day job, and I enjoy every second of it. But it's anything with wheels, I'll gladly drive, or I'll give it the best shot I can.
Oh yeah,
but,
usually, I mean, you do.
Like I said, thank you to all the drivers, sponsors, everybody who watches us and allows us to come out here and just have a good time. You know, I appreciate everybody.
Exactly, and from the vice president, I appreciate you guys' patience, stuff like that. When I stopped and took a break from things, I guess it's kind of like riding a tricycle. It may take you a little bit of time to get back from all the things, but by the time it's just like I said with Xfinity. It takes time to develop great things, and great things we have.
Absolutely.
And, it's just I was grateful to be when this all came about with you and everybody here. I was grateful for that because it was a factor of that. I know that what I did, not only with here, but throughout all the people that I've worked with and been part of as admins and driver mentors and all that stuff, was more appreciated than I ever thought I could imagine. And that is because there's a lot of people in here that race with you. So I want to give you guys a shout out for all that respect that you guys do show me in the long run, because it's appreciated, and that's why I continue to do what I do for you guys.
No, we definitely appreciate you too, Mike Sr.
So on that note, folks, we appreciate you very much from Worldwide Racing League. I am Mike Sr., the Vice President. We have also Jade Burr, which is the owner. And sorry, guys, because I'm still learning names from everybody else. The top three of tonight's race: Jardy, Jade, help me, Keith. Thank you. I'm sorry, buddy.
It's okay.
No, I'm used to PSN names, so I'm still trying to work on that kind of transformation. But you guys did a great job. Persevered, issues, worked through it, maintained composure, and your success was, a top three. So, on that note, guys, everybody have a good night. Thank you for all joining us. We had up to 5-6 people, that was here with us. We appreciate that. Please subscribe, like, you know, watch these guys because of if you actually get a chance to watch the maybe not don't you can even mute the broadcast, but watch these guys race. It is something that there is a talent that I haven't seen in quite a while, and it yeah, you guys need to see it. So thank you very much and have a good night. Say good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
One second, guys.